Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To our new visitors, you're welcome. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that when we post new videos, you'll be the first to be alerted. And to our old-time subscribers, you're welcome back. Thank you for always coming back. Today we'll be making oha soup, and this is a soup on a budget. You can prepare this soup without breaking the bank, and it comes out really tasty. I won't be using stock fish or dry fish for this recipe. So for this recipe, I'm going to have some cow leg. I had this in the fridge for a while and it's been pre-cooked, but you can use any protein of your choice, beef, goat meat, whatever. I have my oha leaves. It has already been picked. I have my smoked fish just in little quantity. Then I have my thickener. This is Ukpo. I don't like to use cocoyam for my oha soup. This thickener has a particular flavor it gives to your oha soup. It's a seed of a fruit. I really can't remember the name, but it's really nice and it's very cheap. You can get it for 200 or 300 naira. And then this is ogiri. If you're preparing oha soup without ogiri, man, I don't know what you're doing. And the combination of this two, heavenly, like heavenly. I love it. It makes your soup go to another level. I have my Uziza leaves. This is another wonder. I have my palm oil. I have my pepper. I blended this pepper really smooth because it makes my soup a little bit red, and I love spicy food, but you can use the amount of pepper that you can tolerate, but I love it really spicy because it's going to make me use lesser palm oil. I have my salt and seasoning cubes. I have my ground crayfish, and I have some prawn heads, some prawns that I had earlier. So the head has been around, so I just had to just blend them, and this is what I have there, my blended prawn heads, but it is totally optional. And that is that for the ingredients. Let's get started. So in my pot, I'm going to go in with my already boiled meat. Like I already said, my cow leg has been pre-cooked and it's really soft, so I'm going to add some more water in there, just enough to cook my soup. Yeah, this is the quantity of soup I want. So because it's been pre-cooked already, and of course there's some salt in it, so I'm going to just go in with one seasoning cube, like that's two of the knorr cubes, and then I'm going to go in with some salt, and I'll just give this a quick stir around, and I'm going to add my ogiri at this point, so that when my water starts to boil, the ogiri is going to melt and it's going to like get together on my water. So we'll cover this and let it boil while our ogiri melts. So we've brought this to a boil already, and the flavor of the ogiri is really nice. I'm going to go in with my pepper blend. Please use the amount of pepper you can tolerate. I love my food really spicy, so use the amount you can tolerate. So I think that will do. But even if this is not, I'm going to add the rest anyways. I'm going to add very little palm oil, not so much because our pepper had already made the water red. So we're going to just add our crayfish and our prawn heads in there, blended prawn heads, and I'll just like toss this around, and we're going to just cover this and let it boil for a while. And our soup has been boiling. Now here comes the tricky part. This is where I'm going to put my thickener. You have to be really careful here, and I'm going to add it in little quantities, or rather in batches. Now when I add the Ukpo little by little, I'm going to stir it around so it doesn't, like, if you add it all at once, you're going to get very lumpy soup. You need to be able to navigate this, but if you cannot handle this, you can use cocoyam. But for this one, you need to be very smart about it, little by little. And when I add it, I usually like to stir it so it doesn't like just stay and form lumps. Even if it comes out with lumps, that wouldn't be a problem. I will show you how to handle that. So I'll add it little by little, and I'll just keep stirring this around so it combines, and I have little or no lumps to deal with at the end of the day. As you can see, I have some little lumps forming there. So when you have little lumps, you can like just mash it to the side of your pot or to the edge of your pot, yeah, that way. So I'm going to still add some more, and I'm going to repeat this process until I exhaust the Ukpo I have, or until I get the consistency I need. Because one thing about this Ukpo is you begin to get your thickening effect almost immediately. So as you're adding it little by little, you can see little lumps are already forming on the top of it, but that wouldn't be a problem. And then if you cannot do this with your meat in it, please, you can remove all your stock from, all your meat rather, or your proteins from your stock and do this. So when you're done, you can add them back. If your meat is going to serve as an obstacle to you being able to like stir this properly or navigate the spoon in your soup. So to me, it's not a problem anyways. So once you have little lumps, you can like just like mash it like this to the side of your pot and everything is okay. You can just do that patiently and little by little until you mash up the lumps you have, because it's not really nice. It doesn't melt easily like that if you just decide to leave the lumps. Unlike cocoyam that melts, this doesn't melt like that, and it's really not nice when you're eating your soup and you're eating lumps of ukpo in it. It's really not nice. I don't like it. So you can just mash it up and that is that. You can see our soup is already thick. This is a consistency I want anyways. Some people might want it lighter. Some people might want it thicker. My mom doesn't like thick or her soup. I like mine a little bit thick. So you can make yours lighter, you can make yours thicker. I'm going to go in with my smoked fish at this point and just stir it around. And guys, really, I really wish you'd experiment or have soup using ukpo, honestly, because it is mind-blowing. I love it. Just look at the thickness. But you can use cocoyam if you so want, but this recipe is for ukpo. So you can add your Uziza leaves now so it boils and it releases its own unique flavor. And Uziza has its own heat. It comes in with more heat. Like, I don't know, it has this peppery feel and very wonderful aroma. So at this point, our soup has been boiling for a while. I'm going to go in with my oha leaves. And once we just add this in, we'll just stir it around and maybe let it just boil for some 2 or 3 minutes so we don't overcook our oha leaves. But some people just put oha leaves, stir it and bring their soup down. But I just like to leave mine for maybe a minute or 2 so that it gets soft a little, and then just, that is it guys. Soup is ready. Soup is ready. You can have this with Ogiri, anything, but you don't have this weakness for pounded yam, so I'll always have mine with pounded yam. And our oha soup is ready. Remember I said you can use any protein of your choice, but this is oha soup on a budget. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for always coming back to my channel. Please, I would like to know if anybody tries out this recipe, and I would want an honest feedback from whoever it is that tries it. And please, if you know the English name of ukpo or the fruit it's gotten from, kindly let us know. So guys, this is what our soup looked like at the end. Thank you guys, and see you guys some other time.